I don't know what it is about today, but today makes me feel like I've been away from Allah my whole life. And no matter how many reminders I was making, no matter what I was doing, I just feel like today is the day I just came back to Allah. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I Fajr at the masjid or something like that. And I think that played a big role in this, but I feel like today is the first day for the rest of my life. I can't explain that to you guys. I know it's weird. It's like, SQ, you're talking in code? No, I genuinely, and I'm good with words. I'm literally at a loss for words. I don't understand, but I've like renewed an intention with Allah, and I'm ready to hold my end of the bargain. Yeah. I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am for this vlog, and it's not because, I have a great idea or something like that. It's because I just spent the last 45 minutes answering all of the comments that I received on a bunch of my videos, especially on these vlogs. And guess what? It is so overwhelmingly positive and beautiful. Wallahi, you just gave me some more strength. Thank you guys so much, really. Thank you so much. I have like much more ideas. I'm just so renewed right now, and I'm ready to get started into this vlog. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys. I have a camera that I'm watching for vlogging. I'm done with this phone, so I'm trying to win that. Make dua for me that I win that camera. I want to get started into our conversation, but I think it's important to understand that whatever happens in our life happens for a reason. I'm in someone's room right now trying to vlog because I need an empty space. All the students are taking an exam, so I'm like very stealth mode right now. Okay, my bid is about to end on eBay. I'll let you know if I want it or not. Let's look at this. I just won the camera. Guys, I feel like renewing your intention with Allah is important. Now, I know in one of my vlogs before I talked about intention and what intentions are and how to do that sort of thing, but one thing I didn't tell you was about what has to be followed with intent. Guys, you guys don't understand how excited I am. I won this camera. Now, this camera is a Canon G7X Mark II. Thought it was going to be a Mark 1, but it's actually a Mark II, and I got it for such a cheap price. You have no idea. So right now I have a Canon DSLR T3i. It's known as some other stuff in different countries. Okay, it is super bulky. It's such an attention drawer because I'm like holding this and I'm doing this, and people are just asking me questions, and I can't like stealth mode record in a place because it's just such a massive camera and it draws so much attention to myself. So over the summer holidays when I went to the UK, I met my bro Musa, and Musa uses this camera, and Musa was telling me how I need to get that camera. That's the best camera on the use, and he records all his videos with it, and I'm just like, yo, I need that camera too. Then I went to visit my bro Faisal at Freshly Grounded, and he has that camera too, and I'm like, yo, if I want the camera, it has to be that, but they're super expensive. Anyone who knows who's trying to get this camera knows what I'm talking about, and it is freezing right now, but I just have too much adrenaline in me to go back inside the room. I don't know if you guys have ever used this camera. Tell me in the comments below. I'm super excited for this camera. But it goes back to my question of why I want this camera. It all comes down to intention, but we spoke about intention in the past, so SQ, how's this vlog new? Your intention is sort of useless if you don't have this. Your action is what actually propels you to fulfill your intention, not the action. Your intention is just left to look nice and pretty and do nothing. It will just basically end up being a bunch of words that you say, a bunch of feelings that you have, but essentially with no action. So currently I have a long day to go. Kids are taking an exam, got some stuff to do at work. I gotta edit some film as well too. Then I gotta go home. Today is Thursday. That means I gotta read Surah Kahf after Maghrib because it's then Friday. And every time I tell you about reading Surah Kahf, it's on Friday when I post it, but then it's too late because by the time you watch it. Anyway, start reading Surah Kahf now. Wherever you are right now, it's probably time for Jummah. Read Surah Kahf. Then let's meet. You see, intentions is like a verb, and every verb is an action. You need actions for your intentions to even work. A lot of times we have these intentions to do things, but without any action, without any follow through with those intentions, well, they just remain intentions, and nothing ever comes out of them. Guys, the way I like to think of it, it's like this. Intentions with no action is like a Ferrari with no gas. Yeah, the Ferrari might look nice. It might look nice in your driveway. People might take photos of it, pull up, oh, that's so cool. But when push comes to shove, and it's about actually driving the Ferrari, you don't really got a Ferrari, bro. Same thing applies with actions and intentions. Intention is sweet. Intention is the great thing to do. It's something that you need to renew. But if your actions aren't there to back it up, then it's just a bunch of empty and shallow promises. Your actions and your intentions have to be aligned together. You need actions and you need intentions. Both those things propel you. Imagine the actions like the gas to the car. These are pretty good examples, y'all. You have to back up your intention with action. That's the only way this thing works. Any other way is just, you feeling good about yourself and not changing a thing. Let me give you an example of this. How many of us have promised ourselves that we're going to stop smoking or stop doing something haram or stop committing a specific sin, yet you still associate yourself with people who encourage you, incline you, remind you of that sin? Well, yeah, you have the intention to stop, but your actions are proving otherwise. Your actions are proving that, yeah, your words say you want to stop, but your actions and your heart are really not stopping because you're still hanging out with the people who tell you and propel you to do that haram. Now, I'm not trying to blame them, but you've given them way too much control over your life. If you want to maintain control over your life, you need to start by adding some action to your intention. Now, it's not just a matter of action. That action has to be something that drives your intention. Like, your intentions are good. You want to stop the haram. Yet your action that you're doing is still hanging out with those friends. Those two things are not aligned. When those two things are not aligned, it's going to cause a lot of heartbreak, a lot of suffering, and a lot of pain, essentially, because your actions and your intentions have to be aligned. So your action essentially needs to be avoiding and moving away from people who incline you towards that sin. That action aligns with your intention. I hope this is making sense. How many times we've heard people make false promises and where it sounds like a nice promise, but their actions aren't backing up their promise. So many of us have had negative relationships in which the other partner, the spouse or whatever, is not doing what they're supposed to do. They're not changing because we're not about words. Words are intentions of words, but actions are what back up those words. I promise you, you're gonna go nowhere. You're literally gonna go nowhere if your intentions are good, but your actions prove otherwise. We've had people in our lives that we've kicked out because they claim to have good intentions, yet their actions prove otherwise. That's the essence of hypocrisy. The essence of hypocrisy is claiming something clean, but doing something dirty. Our actions and our intentions need to be aligned. That's the only way we can achieve our goals, and any other way will cause hurt to yourself and hurt to others. So my biggest advice to you out there watching and myself is when we claim to have a specific intention, we need an action to back up that intention, a resolution, a game plan, something that allows you to achieve those goals and make that intention come to life. Because without action, you're just dreaming and you're saying a bunch of things that have no value to it because nothing's really going to come out of it. So that's all I have for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe and all that. That's my morning view right now. It is raining. It's raining. It's tough to see. Can't really see it out now. Just finished with a calf. Alhamdulillah. Sitting on a prayer mat. Pray that you guys benefited from this. Make sure that you subscribe as well too. Fajr vlog number 20. Alhamdulillah, I've been doing this for 20 days. If you haven't noticed, I post Monday through Friday. My break is coming up right now. We have Christmas break, Christmas holiday right now from school. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be chilling with the family. I'm taking a break from my Instagram, from my YouTube. I am going to be publishing videos on my YouTube that are scheduled, right? So possibly reminders from my Instagram, bringing them to YouTube, whatever it might be, just so I can post something daily on YouTube. But I have to take a break from this because I want to spend time with the family, and I'll be seeing you next year. You get it? It's because, anyways, but I'll see you guys next year. Make sure you subscribe to this as well. Thank you guys so much for such a blessed Fajr vlogs, guys. This is not me like leaving forever. I'm just saying, I'm not posting for a little bit because I have to spend time with the family during the break. But y'all have to say, Allah, it's time for me to go. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.